Hey guys, I'm Rodin. Welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by Bomispirit. I'm doing the Virgo bonus birthday readings today, so happy birthday to my Virgos, whether you're August or September. Filming this in September. So this is something I do if you're new to my channel. This is something I do for each sign, every sign season. And Virgos, it's your turn. I usually do at least 2 spreads. Sometimes I do 3 depending on how much time has elapsed and how much energy I have left. In all honesty, these are very, very general readings. They can apply to any aspect of your life. It's also energy that I'm picking up in and around you. So even though it's a reading for Virgo, it could be relating to someone you know, someone you live with, someone in your environment, and of course the roles can always be reversed because we do get cross watchers as well. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And also keep in mind, guys, these are also timeless. So I could go over something that you've already experienced, something you're experiencing right now, or something that you could experience in the very near future, okay? All right, Virgos, let's get into it. Let's get into the first spread. If you have any other questions about like tarot readings, energy work, just look below for the link for how to interpret tarot readings as a viewer. That will help you if you're really, really new, okay? I'm gonna start spellcasters because when I was meditating, just opening myself up to your collective. Oh, my voice already? You mercurial signs. You and Gemini always do that to me. Oh. Anyway, as I was opening myself up, they showed me the 2 of Cups from this deck. So that's why I'm pulling this deck for the primary. I almost never use this one for the primary. All the decks are used linked below, by the way, for your convenience. Uh-oh, Virgo. Oh, don't mess with my throat chakra, please. But they did show me the 2 of Cups. So, but like I said, I was opening myself up. We'll see what comes out. I keep these super general, okay? Any messages from my Virgos, please? Any messages from my Virgos? I'm hearing the word sun, like S-U-N, sun. So maybe this could be for Virgo sun. Could be dealing with a Leo. Could be going to some kind of rebirth or new beginning. Any messages for Virgos, please? Any messages for Virgos, please? I'm getting a really defiant energy. This could be you, Virgo. This could be someone you know, but I'm just getting a very defiant, like someone likes the word no a lot. I feel like, correcting people? Correcting people. Again, this could be you or someone you know. Someone likes to correct people a lot. Whether they're right or wrong is honestly what I get with that. Oh God, Virgo, sorry. Hold on a second. Oh, I already need some water. Okay. Any messages for Virgo, please? Feels very Queen of Swords to me, to be honest. Like Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands. Yes, I do tarot speak. Been doing this long enough, I just speak in tarot terms now. Any messages for Virgo, please? One more. Any messages for Virgo? Oh, and there's the Sun card. So we have 3 cards out so far. 3 of Wands, which is Aries. Judgment is fire, but it's also Scorpio because it's Pluto energy. Then we have the Sun, which is Leo energy. I like this energy. This is being very optimistic of some kind of new beginning, that things are going to get better. Things can only go up from here. It's a very, very positive, optimistic energy. Definitely not the defiant energy that I was picking up on before. Let's see what else wants to come out. Any other messages for Virgo pertaining to this spread? Oh, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Taurian energy. I feel like you pulled your energy back, Virgo, from a person or a situation. And I feel like you did that so you can look to some kind of new beginning, so you can look to better horizons. I keep getting that. Like things can only get better. Things can only get better. Things can only get better. Very optimistic energy. I like it. But you definitely pulled back from a situation or a person. Maybe a defiant person. Let's see. Any other messages for Virgo, please? Any other... Cards flying all over the place. Any other messages for Virgo, please, pertaining to this spread? All right. Okay, so after the Six of Pentacles in reverse came out, we have the Hangman in reverse, which is Piscean energy. Then we have Three of Cups in reverse, Cancerian energy with the Tower in reverse, which is Mars, so Aries and Scorpio. And then we have a Hierophant in reverse, Taurian energy. I think you definitely withdrew from someone or something and it was a little tumultuous. I just feel like it was a little chaotic with that Tower. Overall energy with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy, could also be Pisces or Scorpio. With the Ace of Wands in reverse. Wow, 10 of Wands in reverse, Sag, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Just got to do it with the Lovers in reverse. Okay, Gemini energy. You definitely dropped someone here, and you did it in the name of love for yourself. Self-love, ain't giving out your energy to somebody anymore. It feels like a person, again, it can be a situation here. You just lost all desire, motivation to deal with this situation here. It became a burden for you, basically. It became a burden with that 7 of Swords in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Some of you realized it was actually doing yourself a disservice by dealing with this person or this situation. Like, it was causing you to be thrown out of alignment. It was causing you to kind of like not act in your own interest. I just keep getting like you were it was sabotaging your path, sabotaging yourself a little bit to deal with a person or a situation here. So you made a choice. You dropped a person or a situation. I do feel like it was a person though, okay? So now you're looking on to better horizons. It can only go up from here. Again, I keep hearing that. You realize you needed to retract your energy, or you realize somebody was very selfish. You realize somebody was, I'm hearing yes. This could be the person who was very defiant, okay? Yeah, but I am getting that. It's like someone who's very stubborn and very much all about them. And you're like, wait a minute. Sometimes things may be about me. Wait a minute. Dealing with this person or situation is so much of a burden. It's not about me. I'm out of alignment. I'm like having all this disruption happen. I can't have this. With the Tower in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. For some of you, this was definitely a soul contract that has now come to pass, but that Tower moment tells me that it was kind of a big deal as far as removing yourself from the situation or retracting your energy here. With that Three of Cups in reverse, it could be a friend or it could be multiple people that you are retracting yourself from. Again, I just keep getting that like, it was all in their interest and not yours. It was all in their interest and not yours. It was all in their interest and not yours. Some of you with the Hierophant in reverse, it's a lesson learned. Okay. So keep in mind, if you haven't experienced this yet, this could be coming up. This Tower moment could be coming up for you. All right. But I like that you're doing it in the name of the Queen of Cups. I like that. Upright. Very good. Okay. Let's break this down a little bit. I'm curious about the Tower, just to see how it happened, what took place. Because again, some of you haven't experienced this yet. And then we'll see where you're looking, because this is definitely looking up. Being very, very optimistic about the future. We'll do Gilded for this one. Tell me the Tower in reverse, please. Tell me the Tower in reverse. Ooh. 10 of Pentacles just came out for the Virgo, stop it. 10 of Pentacles just came out for the Tower, which is Virgo energy. Some of you, this could have been at work. Some of you could have been within your home or your household, or a family situation, especially with the Hierophant in reverse. Some of you could be a divorce. Either way, 10 of Pentacles, whatever you retracted, I can't talk. Whatever you retracted your energy from, person, situation, work, like whatever this is for you, a lot of you, it's a person. It was supposed to be long-term. You saw it as long-term stability. Tell me the Tower in reverse, please, for Virgo. Tell me the Tower in reverse, please, for Virgo. I keep hearing the word defiant. I keep hearing that. I think whatever you retracted yourself from, somebody's very stubborn, defiant, and I think they use the word no a lot. They like to correct a lot, even if they're not correct. I don't know, it's like, it's weird to say that. They correct a lot even though they're not correct all the time. Sign of the Tower in reverse, please. You know how it is. Some people just have their set reality and they're not open to the reality that others are experiencing. I think that's really what it is. Now cards are running away from me. 8 of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy. Literally, I feel like it was like just clapping out of my hand. Wow, there's that 2 of Cups. In reverse, Cancerian energy with the Page of Wands. So I really think you released yourself. I think this is definitely you just saying, you know what? I can't put my energy here anymore. I can't put my energy here anymore. It's disruptive to me. It's disruptive to my path. I have all this disruption in my life. I don't feel very balanced in my own energy, and this is doing me a disservice. And it's like, I just keep getting that there was no interest of yours involved in this. Like, you were involved, but nothing about it was for you or about you. It was all about them or other people. Like, yeah, you were involved in this, but it wasn't serving your interests at all. You were just kind of there. And then it's like, well, why am I doing this if this doesn't serve me or help me, or I'm not significant in this? Sign of the Tower in reverse. Sign of the Tower in reverse, please, for Virgo. Ooh. Oh, you'll see. Oh, Lord. Okay, so, wow. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is Virgo, Earth and Fire. Knight of Swords, which is Gemini, your sister sign. Because Mercurial, for those who are really, really new to the community and astrology. Also Air and Fire, and the King of Cups, Scorpionic energy, could also be water or air. And then we have a King of Swords in reverse, Aqua, Gemini and Libra, with the 5 of Cups, Scorpionic energy. Whoever you said this to, they're not happy. They definitely feel like they lost out here. I think they're also a little confused. I'm getting a little confusion over here. I just keep getting this whole, like, they have their reality. It's like they can't comprehend what you're saying. That's actually what I'm getting. They can't comprehend what you're saying because they can't comprehend any reality that's not their own. Which, you know, a lot of people fall in that boat, but this is a very stubborn, defiant person is what I'm getting. And it's because they have their reality and no one can convince them otherwise of anything else outside of what they're perceiving as their reality. Which is why they're confused, and they're also really sad about this. But this energy is really interesting with the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the King of Cups. I do think that, you know, this person cares about you. I do think they care. I just keep getting, they have their own self-interest. This is really about them. I just don't feel like any of this was about you. Like, whatever you were doing with this person or people, because I mean, it's like a group situation. There was nothing in it for you. You were there for them, other people, or this person. It was all about them. I don't know another way to say that. I feel like I'm not articulating it, but I guess I am, so I'm just gonna trust that. But yeah, like I said, I do think they care about you, but I feel like this conversation did not go well. I think that you, again, because some of this hasn't happened yet, you say whatever you say as the Page of Wands, right? And I feel like they come at you as a King of Cups, Knight of Swords. I feel like this is how they come at you, Virgo. They might say some things they regret, because Knight of Swords is like really in your face, really aggressive, very blunt. And with the King of Cups, it's also coming from an emotional space. You know what I mean? Like, it might be truth, but it's almost like an emotional outburst. And after the fact, they're just confused and sad. Which is kind of sad. I kind of feel for this person, but it is what it is. Overall, we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Taurian energy. Knight of Wands in reverse, Sag, could also be Aries or Leo. With the 6 of Swords in reverse, Aqua, yeah, they're just confused. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, with why you're letting this go. 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn. They're just really confused. They're kind of distraught, to be honest with you, Virgo. keep in mind this can be vice versa, but they're a little distraught and they're not really sure how to move forward. I'm also getting this little tantrumy energy with that Knight of Wands in reverse. With the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like they can't really move forward yet. They're still confused. Hold on. They're still confused as to why you're removing yourself or retracting your energy. They're still confused and just sad. They're confused and sad, a little frustrated, and a little tantrumy as to why you're not investing in this anymore. They might even feel like they wasted their time with you. Yeah, they might feel like they even wasted their time with you. But you did what you had to do, right? All right, so let's move forward, because let's look at what you're looking at, because you're kind of looking forward, like it can only go up from here. There's going to be really good things ahead. Like you feel like you really made the right decision here. You feel really good about it, really confident about it. So let's look at this. Let's look at the sun, because I feel like some of you might even have an idea in mind of what's ahead. Some of you just feel so good about it that you're like, I made the right choice, so good things are going to happen. Some of you guys are just very confident, have a lot of faith in spirit and what's going to come to you after this. But let's look at the sun and then move on to another spread. Just can't decide what deck I want. Actually, steampunk. All my old decks are calling back to me. Okay. Tell me the sun, please. Tell me the sun for Virgo. Tell me the sun. Sorry, I'm also getting this. For some, they might even be yelling at you. Like as you're on your way out. Like I just looked down at those knights really quick. If you look like really closely at like how they're situated and formated, it's like as you're trying to like back away, they're like yelling at you. Anyway, it's just very interesting. Okay, again, could be more than one person. Tell me about the sun. Tell me the sun, please. Look at you, Six of Swords. Aqua, again, you just have peace. I think that's really what it is, Virgo. It's like you just realize this was not conducive to you. This was not conducive to being balanced. This was not conducive to feeling really good about yourself or even serving you. I just keep getting that like your needs, desires, wants were not factored into any of this, like at all. It was all about them or the other people involved. And then you're just like, oh, just doing that makes me feel like I'm doing something for me. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting. Tell me about the sun, please. You feel really, really good about this. Really good about this. Tell me about the sun. And not in an egotistical way, just like almost proud of yourself. Yeah, King of Swords, Aqua, could also be Gemini or Libra. I feel like you're also moving past this individual. And or people, because we could represent a group of people here. You're just moving past that. Again, there's like this, now I'm getting this like really cold energy, like just stoic. Like, I think even when this person says whatever they say to you in this conversation, as you say, you know what, I need to remove myself from this, I think you're going to be surprised at how much emotion is in what they say, because I think you're not used to this person being emotional with you. Tell me about the sun. Ooh, Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. This is interesting. Some of you are aware that this individual or individuals, it's like I just keep getting like a lot of illusion with this person. They live in their own reality. With that Nine of Swords can be an anxiety energy or it can be like a mental prison energy. I just keep getting this person as an overthinker. If we're talking about one person, again, this could apply to a group of people, or this could be like the head honcho of the group that we're talking about if this is work related or family related. Anyway, bringing it back. They overthink a lot to the point where they don't see reality as reality. Again, it's their version of reality, but they're so fixed on it that no one can convince them otherwise. So I feel like this person gets themselves into a little bit of a tizzy. I don't ever get to use that word. Into a little bit of an anxiety-ridden tizzy, and then it's like you can't really talk them down. That's just what they're fixated on. That is what reality is, and you can't convince them otherwise. You're really cool with letting that go. Wow. Okay. Some of you might have even been around just to like help this person to feel better, if this is like a relationship thing versus like a work thing or a family thing. Because you're the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups has a big heart. Queen of Cups is very empathic, intuitive, and very healing and very loving and adoring. I keep wanting to say adoring. Maybe you adored this person a little bit. And I think you probably wanted to heal them. And then you realized, oh, this is really taking away from me and my existence now. Climb up the sun. Wow, they're all swords. All swords. Okay, there's cups. Yeah, climb up the sun, please. We also have some illumination going on here with the sun energy. A lot of cards came out. Hold on. Let me get them all. Ooh, okay. So now we have 4 swords, Libra energy. So this is you like removing yourself, recovering, taking a break. 4 swords is also reflective energy, but this is rest. You are resting after all of this. Then we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, Pisces. 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn. Now we have a King of Pentacles, Taurian energy, could also be earth or air. And now we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, Cancerian energy. Ooh, some of you, this person you saw is like Jekyll and Hyde. Some of you that saw this person like that. Male or female, doesn't matter. They're coming across as king energy. Because I think they hurled a lot of energy at you and you were just more like receptive, sitting back, observing, doing what you could. Again, it was all about them, right? They exerted the most amount of energy in this situation is what I'm getting. I think that's why they're coming off as very masculine here. But I'm getting that with the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, like Jekyll Hyde, Jekyll Hyde, Jekyll Hyde. Somebody who's anxiety ridden, really, really fixated, distorts reality versus somebody who's very, very balanced and grounded and knows what's going on. I'm also hearing quiet. Yeah, very interesting. So obviously it's not going to apply to all of you, but yeah, they'd go from being super calm, grounded, everything's okay, everything's chill, to full of anxiety, what's really going on, seeing illusions as reality. You're recovering from this. This took a lot out of you. This took a lot out of you, and you're reflecting back on it, realizing that even though you really admire this person, adore this person, have love for this person, it's too much of an imbalance within them and also within the dynamic you have with them, or even like the group that you are associated with them in. If that makes any sense, Yoda speak. And it just too imbalanced. It's too disruptive to your life. Overall energy, we do have 5 of Pentacles. Taurian energy, ooh, Nine of Swords in reverse, Gemini, could be air or fire. Just heard water. They could be a water sign, have water in their chart. Ace of Swords in reverse. 7 of Pentacles, Taurian energy. Then we got 8 of Cups. Moving on. Piscean energy to a whole new beginning. Ace of Cups. Yeah. You just did the right thing. You realize you did the right thing. It was also making you feel really alone, or like, again, because it disrupted your life or disrupted your energy to the point where you weren't doing any of this for you, or everything involved with this person or group of people was all about them and had nothing to do with you. You were just there being the healing beacon, being the healing grounded one. And so in a way, it's like it left you lacking. It took from you in a way. It took your energy. So here you are in that 7 of Pentacles mode, reflecting on all of that, reflecting on their words, what they've said, realizing how much of their reality is an illusion. And here's you deciding to go into a whole new beginning. Wow. Oh, Virgo. Well, it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And again, you're very confident you made the right decision. Especially with judgment being there, that's like from a higher dimensional version of yourself, a higher aspect of yourself. Like, oh yeah, I definitely made the right choice here for me. You made the choice for you. It wasn't about anybody else, because it had to be about you at some point. Okay, Virgo, so that was the first spread. If you're sticking around, I'll see you soon. I always stop the video after each reading when I do one of these because my phone only records up to like 40 some minutes. So anyway, if you're leaving us here, I hope you enjoyed the first spread, and anything else you need is linked below. Check out Vimeo and Patreon. Yeah, check out anything else below. Everything's there that you would ever need, I would think. And I hope you guys have a really good day and a really good birthday as well. Okay? Namaste. Hey Virgos, welcome to the second spread. So let's go ahead and see what this one has in store for you. I feel called to beautiful creatures. I love this deck. I don't get to use it too often. Ooh. Sorry Virgo, like my sinuses and throat all of a sudden got janky. Okay. Any different messages, please? For my Virgos. Any different messages, please, for my Virgos? Anything they should be aware of? Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So any of you who are like my patrons know that for a while in the monthlies, I've been getting this channeling of an alligator on and off for like over a year. I just got that same vibe. But this is Virgo. That would always happen with the Taurus reading. So I don't know if you guys have Taurus in your chart, or you're dealing with someone who has Taurus in their chart, or you just kind of, you know, are in that same group of energy, because energy is just energy. We just try to label it with different signs, right? But this alligator energy, like it's an energy of not being able to let go of something or someone, like gripping at all costs. And it does come from a little bit of not just ego, but also anger. A lot of anger I'm sensing with that. So that might apply to you, Virgos. So let's see. Could be you or someone you're dealing with or someone you know. Any messages for my Virgos, please? Sorry, my nose gets really itchy when I channel. Any messages for my Virgos, please? Anything they should be aware of? I'm getting like medical, what is this, hospital? I don't know why they're showing me that. They're showing me that, but I don't know why they're showing it to me. Maybe it's just confirmation that some of you guys needed that this might be for you. Because it's not, I don't feel like it's attached to anything. It's like, oh, jeez, sorry. It's like a fleeting download. Oh, Lord. Sorry, guys. Any messages for my Virgos, please? Tension's building. Tension's building, it's about to pop. Like pop like a balloon. Like, you know, like if like you're blowing a balloon, it's like that tension builds and builds and builds until it can't withstand the pressure on the outside versus the inside of the balloon, so then it pops, right? The balloon's about to pop. Okay. Oh my God. Oh. Any messages for my Virgos, please? I feel like someone's angry. Someone's angry. Judgment in reverse, fire energy, also Scorpio for me as reader because it's Pluto. Queen of Swords, Libra. Someone could be a Libra Scorp cusper here, or some kind of a Pluto Libra placement. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but just that is here. Also air and water. This Queen of Swords is pissed. Oh, shit. This Queen of Swords is mad. I never say this because we read energy, not gender. I feel like a lot of you, this is a man. Like, that's super specific. I just really feel that really strongly, but they're in a Queen of Swords energy. Again, it could be female. It totally could. I get such a strong masculine vibe off of this. They could just be, no. It's like they're coming out of their, this is from their feminine energy. Yeah, that's like a super specific thing. Like I said, I normally don't read these as gender. I usually read it as energy. And if it does resonate with you as a female, then take it as such. But for a lot of you who are resonating with this or who will resonate with this reading, I really feel strongly this is a man. I feel that really strongly. I never say that unless I really feel it. Anyway, Judgment versus the Queen of Swords. Someone's pissed. They're in pain. That's why they're pissed. They're in pain. I can feel it. I think this person's heart is broken. I know I don't have any other cards out here, but that's what I'm feeling. This person's heart is broken, and like they're taking the angry route. They feel like they got the shitty end of the stick. They feel like something's really unfair. Like something was taken from them. Oh. Yeah, and they're pissed. And I think that's why they are in a Queen of Swords energy, because they're not like, I think they're just sitting there seething and like really angry about it, trying to figure out what to do about it. They just, whatever has been taken from them, they want it back. They want it back. Like, give it back. Like, it's just a very pissed energy. Anyway, so let's keep going. Any other messages for my Virgos, please, pertaining to this spread? Any other messages, please, for my Virgos pertaining to this spread? Oh, God. I can feel it. Like, they're experiencing heartbreak. Do they realize this is why it feels like such like a man to me. It's like, because not only does it feel really masculine, just energetically it feels super masculine to me, even though it's coming out as the Queen of Swords. But it's also like, I'm just going to be angry and seething, and I'm entitled to what it is I lost, but they're not checking in with the fact that they're in pain. They're not allowing themselves to feel it. They'd rather be angry. They'd rather be angry. Yep, Sun in reverse, Leo energy. Like I said, they're trying to figure out how to get back what it is that was taken from them. I keep feeling this energy of theft, like that person took that from me, or the universe took that from me. It was taken from me. How do I get it back? How do I get it back? I want it. It's like, it's a very much like, I deserve this. Why the fuck don't I have it? Like, it's a very hardcore pissed off energy. That's why the Sun is in reverse here. They don't have full understanding yet on what action they should take. Not to mention they're like not exactly happy about all of this right now. I feel like they're like, God, they're so ignoring their emotions. They're just sitting in anger, and I feel like their ego's taken over. Also, like this, that's why the Sun is in reverse here. That's also what I'm getting. Like, they're letting the ego take over. Any other messages for Virgo pertaining to this spread? Let another card come out. Hold on, let me finish. Any other messages for Virgo pertaining to this spread? Wow. Who? They want what they want. 7 of Wands, Leo energy. I feel like they're sitting here, seething, trying to figure out what to do to get back whatever it is that was been taken from them. They're super pissed, and I feel like they're just going to go into action anyway without a plan. The balloon's gonna pop. The balloon's gonna pop. That's what that is. The balloon's gonna pop. Yeah, they're gonna go into fight mode. They're gonna go into fight mode with this. Yeah, this was very, that's what I mean. I was like, this felt very masculine to me. This is so masculine. Overall, we have the Hierophant, Taurian energy. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn. Could also be Earth or Water. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer. Could also be Pisces or Scorpio. 10 of Cups in reverse, Pisces, I see. With the 2 of Cups, Jesus, Cancer. And Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. Wow. Wow. Okay. So something's been taken from this person. It seems like a chance to be happy or an actual family situation. These are big cards. So I'm going to try to hold them up so you can see all of them. So again, we have the Hierophant first here. Oh, Hierophant is first. Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is one person. It could be two. I feel like it's one. Then we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Sorry, with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers in reverse over here. Okay, so we got the 2 Queens, Hierophant, 10 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups and Lovers in reverse over here. Some of you, this could be a situation where, I hate to use the word third party. Well, I know. Where someone just lost everybody. Someone lost everybody. I think because they weren't acting out of their highest energy. I think they were struggling to make a decision here with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. And so they lost everything. and now they're really fucking pissed. Most of you, this is one person. Most of you, this Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse is one individual. But with the 10 of Cups, sorry, I'm like trying to see over. With the 10 of Cups in reverse, like I said, this could be a family situation that's fallen apart. It could be potential spouse, potential life partner falling apart. This feels very much like a romantic reading to me. They're not always about romance, but I'm really feeling that really strongly here. Oh God. Getting a little bit of the blame game. I'm getting a little bit of the blame game. This Queen of Swords, like I said, feels uber masculine, even though they're coming across as a Queen of Swords. I feel like they're looking at this person as very disloyal and very selfish. But the Hierophant is upright. I don't know. I'm feeling and Judgment in reverse is on the sides of the Queen of Swords. I'm not going to say that they're right or wrong. I feel like they're wrong, but I'm not going to lie. That's just what I feel. But you guys know the situation best, okay? But I'm just getting a lot of resentment from this person to this person over here, okay? And I do feel like there was a struggle to make a decision or a struggle to make a choice. Again, for some of you, this is a third-party scenario. I hate using that term, but it is what it is. And someone failed to make a decision. And I think someone lost everybody and everything. And now they're going into fight mode because they're just really pissed to hell. They don't know what else to do about it other than try to do something, even if they don't really have a plan yet, okay? Oh. Wow. This person's level of like anger is really intense. So let's look over here. Let's clarify Judgment in reverse. Let's clarify that. I'm gonna use Tarot Illuminati. Find out Judgment in reverse. Find out Judgment in reverse. Tell me about Judgment in reverse, please, for my Virgos. Tell me about Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I keep feeling there's a blame game going on here, and I feel like it's to justify their anger. But again, they're really just hurt. They're just ignoring their feelings completely. They'd rather just be angry and point the finger. Tell me about Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I feel heavy ego there. Tell me about Judgment in reverse, please. Sorry, they're bringing me to this queen up here. This Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like whoever this is, they're not putting any energy into whatever this was at all. At all. I actually feel a lot of sadness from this person, a lot of disappointment from that person. I do feel like the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles is one person. Some of you, like I said, this is a third-party scenario, so take it as it resonates. But yeah, I really feel that. It's like I feel a lot of disappointment from them. Yeah, I'm actually really feeling for this person now. I'm getting a lot of sadness. Feeling like the hands were tied. Feeling like they couldn't do anything about it other than leave or other than not participate. I'm hearing not participate. Not participate. So I'm about Judgment in reverse, please. So I'm about Judgment in reverse, please. This Queen of Swords, who I feel has a lot of masculine energy, whether they're a man or a woman, feels uber masculine to me. They feel like they lost their 10 of Cups. And I do feel like they feel a little bit like a victim in it. Talking about Judgment, well, not just a little bit. They feel like a victim in it. Talking about Judgment in reverse. But again, there's something about that I feel a lot of ego and distortion around. Talking about Judgment in reverse. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Jupiter energy. Yeah, this person feels like almost like the universe is working against them. It feels a little bit like karma, to be honest. It feels a little bit like the universe is not on this person's side for a reason. It's not my place to say that, but that's really how this is feeling with Judgment in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They just feel like it's really, really unfair and that there's nothing that they could have done to prevent it, but I don't think that's true, but that's how they feel. Talking about Judgment in reverse, they feel like it was just done to them. They did that to me, the world did that to me, the universe did this to me, I want it back. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse, Scorpionic energy. This person's got a pattern, sorry. When the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune comes out, to me that really indicates a pattern of ego or a pattern from past lives or something out of childhood. Yeah, this person's got a pattern. Tell me about Judgment in reverse. Wow. Oh, Ace of Cups. With the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups, there's a Five of Cups in here. And that's what I was feeling. This person's heartbroken. They don't want to acknowledge it though. They don't want to acknowledge it. And it is over matters of the heart. It is over matters of love. Again, it's like I just keep getting like, I want it back. I want it back. I want it back. I want it back. But they're not letting themselves feel this emotional part. They're saying, they're holding on to their ego really hard. Talking about Judgment in reverse. What did I say? Holding on to their ego really hard. Nine of Wands, Sag energy. Not always an ego card. Nine of Wands can also be like, I've put in a lot of fight, put in a lot of effort. I'm really tired, I'm really resilient, but it can also be like a lot of guarded energy, right? From being a wounded warrior, which is ego. I do feel that there's ego with that. They've got ego when it comes to love and relationships. It gets really triggered, and this is definitely a pattern. Talk about Judgment in reverse, please. Judgment reverse. Wow. Overall, we got the Seven of Swords. Ego all over the place. Aqua. Eight of Cups in reverse. Pisces. Four of Wands. Aries. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse. Aquarian energy. Could also be Gemini or Libra. That's their energy. That's their energy. Look, Prince of Cups in reverse, which is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Pisces could also be water or fire with the Queen of Cups. Cancer could also be Pisces or Scorpio. Yeah. This silver energy, I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard to just like not judge this person, but I can just see it. I can feel it. It's a pattern of ego. They've had it for quite some time. They have ego over love and matters of love. They want their 10 of Cups, but they don't. I feel like this person tries really hard to not be attached to their emotions or feel their emotions. With that Seven of Swords, I do feel like they keep a lot, like, what's the word I'm going to say? Like, how do I say this? They don't divulge a lot of information. They, like, I feel like they, not breadcrumb, that's not the right word. Vague. They're vague. That's what it is. They're intentionally vague. They do keep some things to themselves here. With the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands, they are still attached to this. They want this really badly. But the King of Swords in reverse with the Prince of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups, they're not going to act on it as of right now. I think they're going to, though, with that Seven of Wands, and we're going to clarify that. But this is somebody who likes to have control, and it's because of their ego regarding a Queen of Cups energy, which, again, we've already had up here, who is very much removed from the situation. I keep getting this energy like my hands were tied. I couldn't, like this person feels like they didn't have a choice in the matter. For some, like I said, there was a third-party situation a part of this. Okay, and you'll know if that's the case. It wouldn't be a surprise, and it's not for all of you, but definitely I feel that for some of you, especially with the cards that are out here. Wow. Very interesting. But they want what they want. So even though they really can't figure out a plan, and they're staying really attached to their ego and they're really unhappy, I really think they're going to fight for it with that Seven of Wands energy. Let's look at this. And then we'll wrap this up. This person makes me nervous. Really makes me nervous. Witch's Tarot. Okay. Tell me the Seven of Wands, please. Seven of Wands, please. Can I have the Seven of Wands? Try the Seven of Wands. For some, this person might try a tactic of not taking action in hopes that the other person, that this queen will actually take action. I don't think that's gonna work. And I think once they realize that it's not gonna work, they're gonna go into fight mode. So I have the Seven of Wands. So I have the Seven of Wands for Virgo. Yep, Nine of Cups in reverse, Piscean energy, because they're disappointed. They might even be drinking a lot. They do have Five of Cups energy. It's not on the board, but I've felt it because I can feel their heartbreak. Plus, I have the Six of Cups with the Ace of Cups that came out adjacent, which usually indicates 6 minus the 1. I can't speak. It's a 5. They just don't want to acknowledge that. For some, they might actually have a smidgen of depression going on here, but they've got a lot of fight. They got a lot of fire and a lot of anger. That's why it's like it doesn't feel like super heavy depression, because they're trying not to feel it. They're trying not to feel it. Tell me the Seven of Wands, please. Wow. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords, Gemini. Ace of Swords. Eight of Swords tied up in that. Like I said, they feel like they can't do anything about it either. Nine of Cups in reverse, Pisces. Could also be water or fire. Again, they don't want to look at themselves. They don't want to look at this pain. They don't want to look at this disappointment. They don't want to look at the emotion. They just want to fight. They just want to fight. And honestly, they're not in a good headspace. They're kind of obsessed with this. They can't stop thinking about it. 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 With the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like they're going to come at you as a Knight of Cups in reverse. Not upright, but they're going to come at you with an offer. I feel like it's a contract. I feel like it's actually a contract of some kind, or some kind of proposal, but it's like there's nothing in this that feels good at all. This feels very manipulative. This feels very selfish. Especially the Nine of Cups in reverse, which they already had twice. It's double confirmation here. Okay. I feel like there's a conversation one of you is going to have with this Knight of Cups. I'm getting a very snarky, like, I'll just give it to you. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Which I'm guessing Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles, if this is a third party situation. A lot of you, this is like one person, not a third party. Maybe had an ultimatum or said you needed something or expected something and they didn't deliver. That's what I'm getting. Like, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. But it's not warm-hearted. It's like, it's just very resentful. It's very, very resentful. I feel like they're going to try to like just come in very, very quick, very passionate, very heated. They're ever gonna have a hard time hiding their anger. I think that's what it is. They have a really hard time hiding their anger. They're not going to take accountability for themselves. They don't plan on doing that at all. If you're hoping for some kind of recognition of that or an apology, it's not gonna happen. They're refusing to look. Refusing to look. And with the Nine of Swords, they have a lot going on in their head and they are overthinking. They do have a lot of anxiety about this. They're not thinking rationally here. And like I said, they're not even looking at themselves anyway. They're just trying to logic all of this out. That's why they're coming across as a Knight of Cups in reverse. A Knight of Cups in reverse is not from the heart. It's using emotions to get what they want, right? And they're going to communicate something. I think they're going to offer something to you. I do feel some kind of proposal or contract in that. Kind of like, I will just do it. But it doesn't feel warm and fuzzy. I don't know what they're supposed to do, but that's like for whoever needs to hear that. So I have the Seven of Wands. Tell me the Seven of Wands. Wow. Tell me the Seven of Wands, please. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. We've got the Chariot, Cancerian energy with the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel a big no. I feel an energy of no, just no, just no. The Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like, is a big fat no. Chariot sometimes can be about commitment. It can be about success. It can also be about parting ways, because you have like the two different horses. So sometimes it's about unity. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's time to just move ahead and away from this situation. And that's what I'm feeling with this. I'm feeling yeah, this is a no-go. This is not going to happen. Overall, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse again. Jupiter energy, Emperor in reverse. Yeah, I would definitely say that this is the kind of energy this person carries, which is Mars. So Aries, Scorpio, also Taurus from User Reader. Divine Masculine energy. Not confident at all. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo. And we've got the Strength card, Leo energy. They got so much freaking pride. It's not even funny. With the Five of Swords in reverse underneath that, Aquarian energy. So prideful, so much ego, and that's why they're stuck. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that's why they're stuck, and they're stuck in this pattern of acting this way, not taking accountability, trying to like logic, strategize, and manipulate their way into getting what they want. And it's also, and honestly, it does come from insecurity with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's a little bit of insecurity going on there. But the Strength card with the Five of Swords in reverse, that's a lot of ego. That's a lot of like, I'm just going to hold back information when I can. I'm not going to be emotional about this. I'm not going to feel my feelings about this. But they're there. They're there. This person's just refusing to see that, to feel that, to acknowledge that. And that's why they're really stuck in this pattern. And honestly, Queens, I feel like you're just like, nope, no thank you. Virgo, jeez. I know this Virgo season's gonna be crazy with like Mars retrograding Aries, and we've had the full moon Pisces going on. We're gonna have full moon Aries, yeah, going on too, at least like October, but early October, like October 1st or 2nd, something like that. But shit. Okay, let's do another one. We'll do another spread. I might do an oracle deck for this one. But if you're leaving us here, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out and supporting me. And I hope you got something out of this one. That one was like, not the kind of stuff I like to read, but you know, we're just the messenger. We don't get to choose what messages come out, right? Please check out that. Please check out any links below that you may need or any information that you're curious about. Vimeo, Patreon, all that good stuff. Yeah. And I'll see you soon. Have a good night and a really good birthday. Namaste. Hey Virgos, welcome to the very last spread. I was debating if I should just do straight up tarot or a more galactic spread, or an oracle deck. I'm really torn, I'll be honest. I'm super torn. Guess I should have decided before I hit record. Sorry Virgos. All right, yeah, let's do it. We will do, if I could pick it up, we'll do kind of a cosmic, spiritual, galactic spread. We'll do that. So I have a deck that I've combined the Starseed Oracle and Angels and Ancestors deck. I use this deck all the time on Patreon. All decks I use are linked below, just so you know. And sometimes I use this one for energy shift if it calls to me. I love working with this deck. It brings forward some cool messages. So let's use it for you guys. Any messages for my Virgos, please? Anything my Virgos should be aware of? Any different messages for them, please? Virgo, please try to ground as much as possible. They're showing me brown and red. That to me says like super grounding, like, yeah, like beyond just your sacral and your root, like going down to like your earth star. I don't know if you guys do grounding exercises, but please try to ground as much as possible. I feel like that's really important for you, for whatever messages are going to come through, for whoever's going to resonate with them. Some of you guys are getting blasted with light. Yeah, some of you guys are getting blasted with light and you need to be very grounded, so it doesn't overwhelm you to the point where you can't really function or do anything. So that's definitely the reason for some of you. I feel like there's other reasons going on in that for you guys. Any messages from my Virgos, please? Any different messages for my Virgos? Any messages for my Virgos, please? Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay. I like that for you guys so far. Having a hard time trusting is what I'm getting with that, actually. Having a really hard time trusting something, Virgo. Trusting your path. Maybe, trusting yourself. Some of you guys got to work on that. Some of you guys are having a hard time trusting yourself, trusting the path that you're on. I just feel like almost afraid to make any moves. Afraid that whatever move you make next, it's going to be the wrong one. Any other messages for my Virgos? Yeah, animal guardian, trust your instincts. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. I love that for you guys. I so love this card. This is just like splash in. Just look at life, love, and fun and just splash in. And then we have Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Yeah, so Virgo, you definitely got some trust issues going on, and I feel like it's with yourself. Some of you, it's even with spirit. Okay, some of you guys might have been lacking faith recently, or feeling disconnected, or feeling like you've tried different things and it hasn't worked out. It's like now you're kind of afraid to make any moves. It's like, I'll just stay here because like right here is like kind of safe, so I'll just stay here. Like, you know, it's got that kind of vibe to it, but you feel like that's wrong. You know that you're not supposed to be doing that. For whoever's resonating with this, you know, but you're so afraid to like make a move and have something go wrong that you're like, you don't want to listen to that. But that's your intuition. Those are your guides. That's spirit talking to you. That's why it's like, hey, just pay attention to that. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, and enjoy the ride. That's what I'm getting with this card, was surrender to the sweetness. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the fun of it. Yeah, life has a lot of ebb and flow. You've experienced a lot of ebb. You might be experiencing some flow. The fact that Hunter came out here too, that also kind of confirms the trust issues. I feel like you're trying to like make moves towards something, towards this kind of energy, towards happy, towards love, towards loving life. But again, I feel like you've made some missteps, or you feel like you've made missteps, or that it's been really hard. So you're kind of paralyzed here. But Hunter card comes out to basically say like, understand why you're not trusting yourself, understand your fears. Because once you understand what you're actually afraid of, you'll actually figure out what you really want. That's also part of it. Some of you guys might actually be having some missing pieces to where it is you want to go. So when we have missing pieces to what it is we want to do or where we want to go, we might misstep. We might, because we haven't really figured it out, right? But listen to your fears and understand your fear, because whatever it is you're really afraid of, it's probably relating to what's going to make you happy or successful. We're not afraid to lose something we don't care about. You know what I mean? Like, that person you see as the one, that dream job, the dream home, or, you know, anything that we consider to be like something we'd really desire or really want. We're terrified of not getting those things, or we're terrified of losing those things. So if you can, excuse me, sorry, I had lunch before this. So if you're not even really sure what your desires are because you've gotten so lost in the fear, or you've gotten so lost in the not trusting yourself, dissect that. It'll lead you right back to where it is you need to be to figure out what's really going to make you happiest, okay? Let's see what else comes out here. Any other messages from my Virgos pertaining to this spread? Any other messages from my Virgos pertaining to this spread? Got another card. Yeah, Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. I'm not surprised this came out too, Virgo. Because you want to get it right. You don't want to fuck up. I get it. You don't want to fuck up. But if you're so worried about fucking up, you're not going to actually get there. You know what I mean? If you're so worried about making steps that are going to be missteps, you're not going to make steps. You're not going to do it. You're not going to have peace of mind. You're going to be stressed. You're going to be anxiety ridden, right? So just take the time, figure out why you're really afraid, what you're really afraid of, so that you can figure out more and get more puzzle pieces of information as to what will make you really happy and what you're really supposed to do. And then you can really start to trust yourself again. You can feel it. I know you feel it, Virgo. You want to be paralyzed. You want to stay where you are. You don't want to make a step in the wrong direction, but you also know you're supposed to make some steps. You feel it. I know you feel it. For those resonating with this, I know you feel it, and you'll eventually get here. You'll get there. You'll get to the yummy pool of love and life. You will get there. You will get there. But don't be afraid to make a step just because you're afraid it's going to be a mistake. Our path is just our path. And the mistakes we make along that path are sometimes very necessary to develop into the person we're supposed to be, to handle the things we're supposed to do, right? We don't grow when things are easy. We grow from mistakes. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. I don't think you will, honestly. I don't think you will. But even if you think it's a mistake, just be okay with that. I know, but just be okay. Just be okay with that. If you have to be right all the time in everything you're doing, you're going to be stressed. And you might even feel like you're making mistakes when you're not making mistakes. You see what I'm saying here? So keep your peace of mind. Keep your peace of mind. All right. Any other messages for my Virgos pertaining to this spread? Oh, that's it. On the bottom, let's see what we have. Yeah, you feel it. You so feel it. Called. Soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. Like I said, you can feel that you're supposed to make movements. You're supposed to do something. You can feel it, but you're so terrified of fucking up. I can feel it. You're not trusting yourself. Some of you are not trusting yourself. Some of you are just terrified of fucking up. Some of you are in both those groups, but you're being called. You're literally being called. You can feel it. You know it. Just go within. Figure out what you're actually afraid of, why you're afraid of it, right? Especially if there's an energy of scarcity or loss attached to it that you're afraid of. That will give you more puzzle pieces to what you actually want, what will make you happy, and also instill more of your faith in getting there. And you just gotta start. You don't gotta start big. You just gotta start and just see what happens. And remember, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. They talk, you hear all that stuff, you feel that stuff for a reason, right? Animal guardian also indicates that, you might have some spirit animals helping you along with this as well. And if you are getting signs through animals, definitely pay attention to that. But you will get here. You will get here. Just stop trying to control everything. Stop. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't have to be the exact right thing in that exact right moment. Because sometimes we try something and it's not what we're supposed to do, but it leads us to the thing we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Just trust that you're being guided in the right direction, even if it's that's not the right thing. Maybe it is the right thing. Maybe it's going to get you to the right thing. Just give yourself that peace of mind and allow yourself to just have the journey and be okay with having ebb in your life, being okay with feeling like you've had a mistake or feeling like you've misstepped or feeling like you went on this path when maybe you should have been on the other. Learn to be okay with that. Learn to accept that. You're going to be a lot happier, I promise. Underneath called, we have High Priestess, which is literally the divine feminine in this deck. Harness mystic power. This is for the Virgos being called on their path, on their mission, to their soul mission. What it is they're supposed to be doing, what it is that their soul wants them to do. Your soul wants you to do. That's why you're feeling anxious about it. Because it's kind of a big deal. It's not just, I need a job. It's not just that. It's not just that. It's about who you are. It's deep. It runs deep. When you first hear the call, it can be a little scary, but understand that fear. Understand that fear. And then just start making moves towards it. So this is the thing when I work with this deck, the messages come out super clear, and I feel like I don't really ever need to clarify. So I'm like, what should I clarify? We'll do baby steps. We'll look at baby steps. Let's look at that. I'm going to use Radiant Wise for this one. Tell me about baby steps, please. Tell me about baby steps. about baby steps, please? By the way, because like I said, this High Priestess does indicate divine feminine energy. If any of you identify as divine masculine, you're feeling the feminine calling to you, which is you, your own inner feminine energy. But some of you might actually feel the call and pull from another person that you identify as your divine feminine, for those who are on that track. But this is definitely an inner calling. It is from your own soul, okay? So even if you're divine masculine, it's your soul calling to you. It's just the feminine aspect of what we label as the feminine aspect. But again, some of you might actually feel that from another person external to you. Okay, tell me about baby steps. Baby steps. I'm actually hearing the word friends. I kept wanting to say, tell me about baby steps for my friends. And I'm like, wait a minute. No, for Virgos. Some of you, these trust issues might be actually related to social network. But that's interesting. I was like, I kept wanting to say friends. Tell me about baby steps for my Virgos, not my friends, for my Virgos. Let's see here. Yeah. Magician in reverse, Mercurial energy, so Virgo, Gemini, also Aquarius, Scorpio from you as a reader. Divine masculine energy. King of Cups is Scorpionic energy, could also be water or air. Again, Magician in reverse, it's like I'm getting that hesitation of, I don't want to fuck up. 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 And it is coming from masculine energy. So like I said, you're being called from within yourself, from your feminine energy to your own masculine energy. And of course, for some of you, this might actually be playing out externally by being called from someone you identify as a divine feminine, from divine masculine, vice versa. Okay? But it's really an inner calling. It just can manifest externally, but it's your own soul. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the whole discussion. Talking about baby steps. Nine of Cups. Oh, Piscean energy. Again, this is what you want. You want to get here to that loving life, splashing in the pool of love and divinity and higher consciousness and happiness and joy and all that good stuff. Nine of Cups is not just wish fulfillment, but it's being very, very content with yourself, very happy in your own energy. And again, you want that, you just have hesitation. And this is about your soul's calling. It is about what's going to make your soul happy. And a lot of you, it is about a wish fulfillment. Even if some of you have trouble understanding what that looks like. And I think that's part of the issue that I'm getting with some of you. It's like, because you're not sure what it looks like, that you're like, well, how do I do it if I don't know what it's supposed to look like? Just go with feeling. Go with feeling. We don't just manifest from higher states of consciousness or other dimensions. We manifest from here. It's from the heart. It's from the heart space is where we manifest from. So just feel. Just feel it. Just go with feeling. Tell me about baby steps. Talking about baby steps? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. Jupiter, Gemini, I don't know where that came from. I mean, we are North Node Gemini, which kind of makes sense considering this is such a cosmic, kind of galactic, collective reading here. But this is Jupiter energy. This is not just about cycles, but it's also about destiny being at play, all right? Also, your soul's calling, what your path is on your destiny and how you want that to look. Again, some of you are struggling because you don't know what it looks like or what it should look like. Again, if you explore your fear, you'll get more answers there. Tell me more about baby steps. Yeah. Tell me more about baby steps. Yep, and there's the confusion. Page of Swords inverse and the Seven of Cups, Scorpionic energy. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I'm confused. I'm overwhelmed. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to go, what direction to go in. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this. You do. Your soul knows. You gotta work through the fear. Working through the fear is gonna help you work through the illusion, the confusion, the distortion around it, And through working through your fear, you're going to understand what really matters to you, because we're typically afraid of the things that we really give a shit about, that we really care about, that our soul really cares about. So if you work through your fears and you really understand them and why you have them in the first place, you will understand this calling and a little bit more of what it should look like for you personally. And you will get here, but you got to trust the feeling and you got to trust your intuition and your instincts here, okay? Like I said, this seems like feminine calling to masculine within yourself, and some of you it's manifesting externally. Overall energy, we have Two of Swords in reverse, Moon and Libra energy. With the Moon in reverse, Pisces. Could also be Cancer for me as a reader. Yikes, Seven of Wands in reverse. Yep, that's the fear. Leo energy. Seven of Wands is a card of can be a card of courage. In reverse, it's a card of cowardice or fear. Cowardice is a harsh word, but Two of Swords in reverse is like, I need to make a decision. I need to do something. I can't just sit here. I can't just sit here. And you're feeling that because you're feeling the call so hard. It's like you can't ignore it, and you're going to realize you're just really afraid. You just got some fear, and that's not a bad thing. You're human. You're having a human experience. We all got fear from time to time, right? But don't let it make you confused. Don't let it distort anything. Just understand it. Just understand why you have that fear and why that's coming up, okay? Some of you, it's really just a fear of making a mistake, and you're gonna realize a path is a path, but as long as you make movements, you will at least make movement towards something. You will make movement towards this if you just act. If you sit there, you never will. If you take a longer path, you take a longer path, but at least you're gonna get there, right? So don't be afraid of messing up. Don't be afraid that you don't have it all figured out yet. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just gotta feel what you want. That's literally all you gotta do. Just feel what you want and follow that feeling, and it'll just start coming together. You don't have to have a picture. Sometimes it's more fun when you don't. Honestly, like, I never saw myself doing this ever. And I just trusted my feeling. I just trusted my intuition, and look where I'm at, So just trust it. Just trust it. Ooh, Virgos, that was a good one. I think that actually was really helpful for a lot of you. So I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a really good birthday. I love you guys so much. Take care. Have a good night. Have a good day. Thanks again for hanging out with me. If you need anything else information-wise, it's all linked below. Go ahead and check out Vimeo, Patreon, Instagram, all that stuff. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.